Good morning, grade 9. So here I will teach you how to solve problems involving roots of quadratic equation. So here's our sample problem. Find a quadratic equation whose roots are the reciprocals of the solutions of the quadratic equation x squared minus 6x plus 8 equal to 0. Okay, so what will so first is we find the solutions of x squared minus 6x plus 8 equal to 0. Then after getting the solution, we get the reciprocal, and from the reciprocal we will get the quadratic equation. So that is required by the problem. So first we solve x squared minus 6x plus 8 equal to 0. Okay, so next is how to solve this type of quadratic. You better use factoring, because the coefficient of the quadratic term is equal to 1. Now once the coefficient of the quadratic term is equal to 1 and the quadratic equation is a factorable quadratic equation, then just simply factor the constant term 8 so that when added the sum is negative 6. So simply factor, that is now equal to factor x squared is simply x times x. So x times x, x times x, and the factors of 8 whose sum is negative 6 are negative 2 and negative 4 equal to 0. Okay, so using the zero product property of real numbers, the product of two real number is equal to 0 if one of the factor is equal to 0 or both factor are each equal to 0. So we simply factor x minus 2 equal to 0, then solve for x is equal to 2. The other one is x minus 4 equal to 0, then x is equal to 4. So based from the problem, we will get the solution, then find the quadratic equation. So first get the reciprocal of x is equal to 2, therefore x is equal to 1/2. So that is the reciprocal of x equal to 2. The other one is x is equal to, the reciprocal of 4 is 1/4. So therefore find the quadratic equation whose roots now are 1/2 and 1/4, because that is the reciprocal of 2 and 4. So to find the quadratic equation here, we just simply cross multiply since these are fractions. Okay, so 2x is equal to 1. So 2x is equal to 1. You transpose 1 to the other side, to the left side. So that is now equal to 2x minus 1 equal to 0. Okay, so next is you cross multiply x equal to 1/4, that is equal to 4x is equal to 1. So you transpose 1 to the left side of the equation, that becomes 4x minus 1 equal to 0. Therefore, to find the quadratic equation, So since the two expression 2x minus 1 equal to 0 and 4x minus 1 equal to 0, therefore if we multiply the 2x minus 1 and then the 4x minus 1, the product is equal to 0 also. So 2x minus 1 times 4x minus 1 is equal to 0. So find the quadratic equation now using the FOIL method. Okay, the product of the first term is equal to 2x times 4x, 8x squared. Okay, next is the product of the outside terms, 2x and negative 1 is equal to negative 2x, and the product of the inside terms is simply the terms negative 1 and 4x. The product is negative 4x, and the product of the last terms is simply product of negative 1 times negative 1. Those are the last terms. So that is positive 1 equal to 0. Therefore, if we combine the outside and the inside product, your quadratic equation now is 8x squared minus 6x plus 1 equal to 0. And this is now our answer. That is what is required by the problem. Find the quadratic equation. So therefore this is the quadratic equation whose whose equation are simply the reciprocal of the roots of x squared minus 6x plus 8 equal to 0. Okay, just click the like button and then pakishare na lang grade 9 kung nagustuhan nyo ang aking video. Bye.